Hello, and welcome back to episode 2 of the Drilling Thunder survival series. I have a few points to get through in the beginning of this video really quickly. So I realized that scheduling may not be that big of a problem. I'll do maybe a video once a week or maybe two, probably over the weekends, as I've made some arrangements and a few scheduling changes so that I can record at least once or twice per week. And then I don't even know what you call it. the consensus. No, not that. Okay, so the main focus for this video will be to get ourselves some bigger wheels. Oh, my audio. Alright, there we are. So, welcome back. The main objectives for this video would be to get ourselves some big wheels. We're going to need some suspension. We need to get a farm going, as our current main quest, Pallet Cleanser, requires us to get 20 tomatoes. And we are going to be building a new car. So, let's actually get right on that. So the first thing I want to tackle is big wheels. These smaller wheels, they're alright, not really. And I just think that it's time we upgrade this car. We did the first episode with our little scrap car behind us, and it was okay, but we need bigger wheels, and we need to get some suspension as well. Another thing that I forgot to mention now is that I want to get a resource collector. We actually have just enough for that. But I want to get a resource collector, but I think I'll get this one first, as we will be needing a lot of metal for our big wheels, as well as the suspension. I'm unsure. Okay, so we need 20 per suspension. How much is this? Okay, so it's just the same crafting recipe. Okay. So we need about 80 metal block 1. We need 4 component kits, 8 oil. And for the big wheels, we are going to need about 24 honeycomb, 40 metal block 1, and 160 wood block 1. Okay. So I think let's actually just do a quick... Oh, here we go. Let's just do some quick inventory. So we have 20, and if I'm not mistaken, I said we need, so 6 times 4, that's 24. So we need 24, so we need 4 more honeycomb. Then we need about 40 metal block 1, and we're gonna need a whole lot of wood. So let's get that farming going right out of the way. I don't want to spend too much time on that, so I'm gonna get going with that, and then I'll see you guys when we've gathered all our materials. So let's do that. Okay, I'm back. So, we actually have too much wood, but that's fine. So we have everything already prepped for the 4 big wheels that we need. We have everything ready for the suspension. The only components that we need, of course, are the component kits. So I'm quickly going to loot a couple of the nearby POIs. The one over there, and there should be another one over there. I think there's 2 here. So we'll quickly... Oh, there's another one. So we'll quickly do that. And, yeah. Again, I'll see you guys in a minute. I know this is pretty boring footage of me just looting and fighting bots and just gathering materials. But I'm just going to speed this up. And then I'll see you guys once again when I'm done looting. Okay, welcome back once again. So, as you might have seen there in the fast forward, we managed to find a caged farmer by the ruins. So we're probably gonna have to adapt our vehicle to transport them, as I have seen the trader now mostly uses caged farmers as a currency, which I can understand. So we'll get going on that, but first of all, luckily we were happy enough or lucky enough to find an off-road suspension piece just by itself, which was honestly like that's great. So that's one less that we need to manufacture. So let's go ahead and get ourselves 3 more of these beautiful dampeners. Suspension. I love suspension. Probably one of the most fun things to play around with. You can make some pretty interesting stuff with them. And busy crafting up the last one here. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab these materials so we can start building big wheels. Awesome. Now we've got 4. I'm gonna put these nice parts over here. Just clean up a bit. And these should stack. Don't know why they didn't. I'm gonna get rid of some of this miscellaneous stuff. Don't know if you see... I don't know if you saw in the time lapse there. That's the word I was looking for earlier. I don't know if you saw in the time lapse. I did have a few problems where I constantly had to throw things out, get rid of it in my inventory because I'm running out of space. So storage is going to be probably the next big thing that we will need to tackle. And I'm just going to... Do they always take this long? Damn. Alright, there we go. Got another stack. Let's go ahead and put these right about here and there. There we go. Put that thing over there. And we'll just put that on top. Brilliant. Now we've got 3 of those. Oh, I forgot. We need to make 1 more wheel. There we are. Okay, last one done. And now we can put these away. Okay, so we've got 4 component kits left. We've got a bunch of bearings. Once again, I'm just gonna... I love this new sorting, clean up your inventory function. It's really it's really a treat to have a built-in sort of way to sort everything, and as well the wheels that stack in one inventory slot they used to not stack. That is a great quality of life improvement. So I'm gonna go ahead and put our parts down here just so that they're out of our way. This can go over here and these can go over here. I want to do something with these, so we should probably try finding a schematic bot. But before we do that, let's upgrade this, because you served me well for, well, one episode. But it's time for an upgrade. Let's get this done, get this off, get these, get this, and we're also just going to, oh, okay, so it relays your to your previous spawn point. So had we died, we would have spawned back here. So used to having to spawn back at the crash ship sometimes if you changed your bed location. Let's get our license plate off. Really funny, I know. Okay, how much space do we have? Enough. Okay. Get these little wheels off. These two served me really well. Just, I'll miss these little guys. Alright, now for the intricate bits. Let's get these off and these off, as well as these. There we go. Let's get our crane attachment pickup points off. These off, and there we go. Okay, so I want to make the car. We actually, oh, woodblock level 3, woodblock level 2. How much? We've got 415. I think I want to make it out of these, out of woodblock level 1. I think we can use these as a sort of perimeter around the car, like an outline, but I think I want to save these for the farm, because they're extremely durable. So I think just making a few pallicides with them as the first point of contact is really going to slow down the bots, give us lots of time to defend and attack them. So let me get this wood crafted up real quick, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, we are back. Got a nice, around about a half stack of metal block 1. So let's get this going. So I think we're going to put the seat down here. Of course, going to put our engine behind us. I just want to protect it. It is a key component to the vehicle. Of course, the seat is, but will be in the seat. So it doesn't really matter wherever we are. That's where we will be targeted over there. Of course, can't have... Where's this? Give me these. I just thought about this last night. You know, I'm Dr. Downpipe, but I don't have any downpipes. I only have intakes. That's contradictory. So that's good. Really like that. Well, maybe keep the chrome, the little chrome bit. You know, and then we'll have this one go down here, and then there we go. That's gonna be. Gotta have our intake, gotta have our exhaust piece over here. Alright. I might actually go visit that that trike again. Funny how I was hating on trikes in the first video, and that's literally the first scrap car that we encounter. But that doesn't matter. We've got a nice intake, we've got a nice downpipe, and a small exhaust at the back here. Right. Now let's widen this out a bit, get it really nice and stable. I'm gonna use the resource collector here as just a way of weighing us down. I think that cabinet is a bit too heavy. And that being said, these are, how wide are they? That's 3, that's 6, okay. So we'll do 6 wide, I think. So that's 3, and then we'll do this. So we'll be a little off center, but that's okay. That's completely fine. There we go. Nice. I like the look of that. Okay. We're gonna go one more this side, one more this side. That's perfect. Okay, I hope our exhaust doesn't get in the way. Otherwise, we'll just have to make it a short pipe. Or a straight pipe. There we go. I'm still thinking that's gonna weigh us down nicely. Really like that, and the way or the placement of it. So let's get these done. There we go. Okay, that looks a bit goofy. So we'll just... No, we'll move it one down. That's a lot better. Okay, so we've got our collection unit. I might make another one, and then just when we get a refined bot, we can go out, adventure, gather materials, come back, drop it off, have it refined, put the new one in that is, of course, empty. That's just gonna save us a whole lot of time. I'm gonna put down radio. Gotta have some tunes, you know. Oh, I had another one of these. Maybe we just... Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we've got this now. We've got a nice perimeter going around. And now we need our suspension as well as our new wheels. Really excited about this. So what I am thinking is I don't want the car to be too high off the ground. I think a nice lower center of gravity is going to be a lot more stable. So if this was the car level, that means we'll have to go up about 3 from the base. But I think just doing it like that will be fine. So I want the base of the car to be sitting right around there. That should give us some nice, that's a nice 3-block clearance. Otherwise, if it's too unstable, we'll just move it one down, and that shouldn't be too much of a problem. So let's get that going. Now, of course, these first few vehicles, they won't have any super interesting things going on with them. I hope to get going with the interesting things as soon as possible. I don't think I want to do that, so let's actually do this. There we go. That should be nice and nice and tall. Let's get these out. There we go. And okay, might as well. Can't forget about this. Okay. Now we are making some progress. Let's check the ride height on this. So it is a bit high, but we are accounting for... Let's just bump this up one more. Okay, so see, that is too high. I don't want it to be riding this high. I don't actually play with the off-road suspension much. Usually in my worlds, or previous saves, they were quite unstable. Didn't really like to use them that much because of the fact that they were so unstable. I didn't like it at all. So I mostly stuck to the tried and true sport suspension, but I believe that these are gonna serve us just fine. Okay, that's looking a lot better. Let's get these steering bearings going. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. That's much better. Yes. Bump those up a bit. That's exactly where we wanted to sit when I explained it to you guys just now. So that's perfect. Let's get these back wheels and this bed built. Okay. There we are. I think I want to put my nice toolboxes. I want to put them like so. Yes, let's do that. Oh, this one's upside down. There we go. Okay, can I make another one? I need metal block. Scrap metal. Need scrap metal. Let's get that one. Okay. There we go. There in line. Oh, I have terrible OCD when it comes to things like this, so they need to be nice and centered. Okay, now we've got this, and that's 4 blocks high, so I think we'll do, maybe have it lean a bit forward, so the back end would be a bit higher, as we are going to be one lower than the front wheels. So let's do that. Get ourselves, not that, the suspension. Okay, perfect, perfect. And now these are about the same ride height as those, but I don't want to do that. So we will be increasing our ride height. Not with those, but with these smaller pipe pieces. There we go. Get those on. Get ourselves a couple of wheels. Okay, here we go. And before we do anything, just get these up to date. Up to standard. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Now maybe we do the yes, I like the flat look a lot more. That looks really good. Really enjoy that. All right. Now I need to check the steering angle, or not the steering angle, but simply how far we're going to be moving into the creation. So it would seem that we took away maybe these. I'm just really cautious of it rubbing on the frame, so we'll just put some decorative pieces in there, just like that. And the front, of course, is just, it's just open. Cool. Okay, let's get ourselves hooked up to this engine. Nice. There we go. And we do have gas. I think I'm gonna make the last of this oil. I don't expect to be using it anytime soon. Let's just make sure of that. Well, ooh, I gotta save the component kits for those. We need ember and water. You can get buckets of oil now. That's amazing. But I won't be using oil for anything anytime soon, it would seem. So let's go ahead and make ourselves some extra fuel. Can I make an extra light? Glass. I don't want to waste a glue on some glass or on a light. Let's get these done. Just want to check. Ooh, we can make the new small chests, but that's not of our concern right now. And this one should only take about 10. Ooh, we can upgrade it. I just don't think that we should do that right this instant. I'm quickly gonna organize some things here. get this inventory of ours sorted out, and then I will see you guys in a bit. Okay, and we are back. So I did a bit of organizing. We've got all our organics, planting supplies. This chest is just empty for now. We've got a whole bunch of parts and all our building materials here. So the next thing I want to do is I quickly... Oh, we need more power. I quickly want to swing by the packing station again and quickly pick up the rest of those parts on the trike. And I think after that we should go scouting out a new area just to get situated, start farming. It's going to be pretty important, and this engine is terribly slow. Let's go ahead and upgrade this thing. Oh my. There we go. That should be a lot better. Oh, look at that. World of difference. Then I might need to move some of those chests about a bit more out front. So let's see what we missed here last time. I didn't get these. Some more pipe pieces. Wonderful. And I've never seen these though. But these can come along with us. Let's just do that. There we go. Get these. I do believe there are still some bearings here. Let's just go ahead and get those. And then this last bearing. Let's go get it. Grab that. Okay. I'm just going to quickly modify this vehicle. It's a little bit too unstable for my liking, so see you in a bit. And I just realized we don't have a weld tool just yet. So I might need to make some informal modifications really quickly. Let's get these. I'm gonna put them. Oh, they are quite heavy. I didn't even know that. I assumed that the oh, is it really the chest that's weighing me down this much? I don't believe that. Okay. Okay. Let's... Yeah. And if I put this down lower, then it bottoms out. Interesting. I didn't know these chests were this heavy. They used to be so light. But does that change when they're... Okay, these are empty. This one's full, but this one is empty. So I was wondering if it depends on whether the chests are being used, like they're full, or if it's just the base container weighs that much and that's all you're gonna get. Maybe we up the... We can go one stiffer here. There we go. Should be a lot more stable now. Okay. But not... I can't complain. At least not for now, really. Realistically speaking, we have the worst suspension in the game right now. Level 1. We don't even have a suspension setup. We don't have wishbone or cantilever, or maybe even push rod. Let's go exploring for a bit. I haven't even been around the new map all that much, and we need to find shacks. That's right, we need to find the shacks as well as the schematobot, or the schematic bot. I think that's what they call it. Look at that! Okay, is there one here? Not that I can see. So we might not always get one. Okay. Alright, let's get rid of these guys. I hear... Oh! You scared me, little bro. Okay. We've got some soil. That's nice. lots of building material, but I am kind of bummed out about the fact that we did not get the schematic bot or the kiosk schematic bot thing. So nothing too interesting in here. Let's check this one. Just a bunch of seeds. Okay, we'll take the seeds, yeah. And then I'm gonna deconstruct. Oh, some more soil. Perfect. Alright. Let's get to demolishing these buildings. But the one thing I am gonna steal from every single one of these is the air conditioning unit. Because they may be broke farmers living in shacks, but they somehow all have air conditioning. So let's get these. And by broke, I mean, well, this isn't exactly luxury living. So let's get those. Okay. Alright. We still need to find the schematic bot. I'm starting to wonder and worry as well if that might be too far away from us. So, okay, here's a nice pond. We can definitely do something with that. But it's right next to the road. And I've heard that the seeker bots, those large. Oh, here we go. Okay. This is good news. I'm gonna go ahead and park up right here. Alright, let's deal with these guys. Please don't jump at me. Nice. Okay, there we go. What is up, schematic bot? I did. Okay. First, we'll scan these things first. I don't want to use my schematic boxes on things like these that I might already have. So, probably a better idea to just... Okay, there we go. Just scan them, and then we narrow down the pool of potential recipes and blueprints that we can unlock. Or schematics that we can unlock. Get the mug. Yeah, there we go. Get these boxes. Put a lot of things to scan. Even some toilet paper. You know what? Why not? Alright, here we go. Now, hopefully we get something cool from this. Probably gonna be a warehouse spot. We unlocked a nut. Oh no, we unlocked the herb spot. Okay, that's not exactly the best thing, but it could have been worse. We'll steal these, of course, and some soil, because we will need to expand the farm and all. Okay. I almost thought I was gonna have to use the new unstuck feature, which is also really great. So, in terms of our agenda, we got ourselves the big wheels, we got ourselves some suspension. We need to get a weld tool. It wasn't on the agenda for this episode, but we need a weld tool. Like, seriously, I'm losing my mind without it. Every time I want to make a quick modification, and I think, oh, that'll be fast, we just weld this thing back together, and then I realize we don't have a weld tool. So, in my head, I'm just thinking now, the agenda for the next episode has to be the welder and refine bot. I want to get these resource collectors actually paying for themselves, I guess. Oh, look at that. That's an island? That's a whole island. Oh, this might be a good spot. It's quite the ways away from the packing station as well as the mechanic station, but making a mental note of its location, that might be a good base location. But an island base completely surrounded by water. And we can build a little boat to go with it as well. So I think we should head on back and get to farming, because I do want to start speeding up getting through the quest lines, or the quests and the side quests and all that. I don't want to be stuck on the first 3 quests for the first 3 episodes. So I'll see you guys in a bit once I'm back at the mechanic station, and hopefully by then we have found a suitable farm location. Okay, so what is going on over there? I've found a suitable spot for our first couple of crops to grow. Now, unfortunately, not unfortunately, but it is what it is, and that is a peninsula. I think once we get ourselves to be a bit more established, then we will go ahead and build a base. And coming up on the last few bits here, that looks great. Now, me being me, of course I didn't bring the buckets, did I? We're gonna come back to this right now, once I go get my buckets. Just coming back now, I see that we have a builder quest. Hello. Is it gonna rain out? Okay. Okay, we can do that. I just need to go get these. Oh yeah, at least we have the blueprints for those. I got enough lights, but we will do that a bit later. Right now, main priority is getting those 20 tomatoes to the farmers in the hideout. And I also just realized, oh, that's a lot of beeswax, that's good. I also just realized that, oh, there's our pond. I also just realized we will need one of the new small chests, as well as a vacuum pump, because we can't deposit our tomatoes without that. So I'm gonna go ahead and just quickly, oh, that's so nice, that is really so nice. Add these, clean it up, add them, clean that up. Oh, it is truly a treat with these new storage mechanics. I really enjoy them. Oh, and the water. No more single-handedly watering every single little crop plot by itself. So that is really enjoyable. Okay, let's get some tomato seeds and these as well. I do believe this is gonna be okay. So here's the idea that I wanna do. I'm gonna try and keep the bots sort of an arm's length away from the actual plots. Oh, okay. And we've got 28, and then we've got 200 of these. 290, so practically 300. Let's go out 1 block each side, just like so. That should be alright. And we're just gonna lay down a foundation. Now the bots don't attack at this sort of ground level, so we should be just fine. I'm wondering if the those, like the scuba bots, because I know they're around here. I saw one earlier. I wonder if they'll be able to come up from this. It's pretty steep, I think, for a bot. I'm not sure though. What is, did they up the durability? 6 and these. Okay, it's 7. So let's get them placed. Just sort of like that. Get them situated around the farm nicely. Okay. I should probably go pick up more though. But that's gonna be it for now. I think with the sides here, we'll do 2. So we have 28. Now oh no. We'll do something like this. Alright. Wish I didn't have to use the scrap blocks right now, as that's our only source of metal at this point. This is metal, right? This is, oh, it's concrete. Okay. Oh well, that's just as good. I know I said I wanted to do pallicides, but this might be a lot better. Just for now. So that's looking pretty sturdy, and maybe we do just a few prongs like this. Now the corners are going to be some of the weaker points here. Let's get those. Let's get some over here too. Okay, nice and easy. Okay, now we can take those off and just put down some more. I want to use it over here and then back here, something like that. Maybe even a few in the center of those. That might help. Have them chew through these materials first before actually getting to us. That looks incredible. Now, just in case, because I am a bit concerned about those scuba bots at the back here. Okay, so the raid's gonna start instantly after they are done planting. So let's put these up. And let's get these seeds planted as quickly as possible. Just spamming them in right now. Alright, that's exactly 20. Wait for that license breach. If it... Okay, there we go. Okay. Let's clean up a bit. That looks nice. So we've got 40 seconds till the raid starts. We'll just... I guess we'll just sit here and chill. Wait for it to happen. Okay, 10 seconds till the raid starts. Don't know if that's a bit too close. Let me just do this. Where are the boats? Oh, there they are. That poor haybot is, yeah, the haybot's gonna drown. Okay, we got the first one here. Oh my, they are strong. I'm more concerned with the haybots than the actual toad bots. They just chill. Okay, that was it. Okay. So they did manage to eat through a lot of this. And if they're going to consistently spawn around this, probably target this corner more, then I'll move some of that material to here. But for now, I think we're doing just fine. So I'll have these grow. Wanted to check on the farm. We should be just around here. No, it's actually back. It's there by Basically, that's where the farm is. So we need to go around this way, go over there, and quickly check on our crops. I could. Oh. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. How did you do? Okay, so you can get up here. Whew, did he get any tomatoes? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, well he didn't. He didn't get any tomatoes. So that's fine. That's fine. It is, however, it's quite the concern that they were just up out here, or he was at least. Ooh, okay, can we make? We can make 5. This is not going good. This is not going well. We desperately need some oil. We really need some oil. Okay, and oh, metal block 1. I don't need metal block 2. That's amazing. Okay, hold on. So we can actually make this. I need more of these. Oh, okay. I need to make 2 more. Two more, and then we can go get these tomatoes delivered. Oh, we had just enough component kits. Oh, I'm so happy about that. Okay. There we go. Get ourselves a nice. Okay, this isn't so heavy. Are the scrap chests heavier because, well, they're built from terrible grade or just, you know, plain terrible materials and just cobbled together? Or are they heavier because they don't contain more items? They can't even take more items than the good ones, these normal ones. So I guess we'll just have to find out. Okay, we might just be able to do this. Oh, and I still have to transport the crate of tomatoes to the actual trader, but let's just line ourselves up there. Oh, okay, there we go. I need a switch. Luckily I had one. Came prepared, y'all. Okay, that's working perfectly. Nice. Damn, man. You know he's been working out shoulders. Look at that. Look at that upper body strength. C. Now, you know what? I'll take it. How much? Please tell me we have enough fuel. We've got 2 fuel. This might not happen, you guys. We might get stranded out here, and I'll have to carry this whole crate up to the trader. I really don't want to do that. Okay, let's get going. Hopefully we make it to the trader, and I don't know. I might have to. I'm probably gonna end the episode there after handing this in, just so we can unlock the. Can I go up that way? I can. Okay, wonderful. Just so we can unlock the actual trader inside and not just speak to Hubert. Let's get this done. Wonderful. All right. Oh, finally. So glad we made it. Hello. Deposit. I got the scrap spot gun. Okay. Oh, okay. I just saw it. It did save. It did save. Oh, that's good. That's good to know. That's good to know. And we can now get a whole bunch of these. Ooh. I think we invest in these in these suspensions with the bearing, but I think that's gonna do it for this episode. So I guess I'll see you guys in episode 3. Hopefully. Oh, whoa! Hubert's calling us.
I gotta tell you, Workman, those tomatoes were a breath of fresh air. Yes, sirree, all red and juicy and big as a wok's head. Should last us a while. By the way, the scrap gun you just received, I gotta warn you, the crosshair's bent and the launcher can barely send them spots flying. But hey, it's that or nothing. Now, I hate to ask you for another thing after everything you've done for everybody, but it's sort of a personal request, you understand? Not the kind of thing I could tell you over the phone. If you could hop on by, I can fill you in. No pressure. You coming in? No pressure, of course. See you soon.
I think there's pressure, guys. That wasn't a hey, you on your way yet? No, that was a I know you're on your way. So let's go hear what Hubert says. And yeah, I'm excited. Okay, we're just out of fuel. Okay. I'll put the car down here, and I might need to go farm some oil or gather some oil, collect them before we do episode 3, because this fuel situation is suboptimal.
There you are. So there's this fun thing I gotta tell you. See, I used to have this little personal retreat I'd use for side stuff.
What kind of stuff, Hubert?
And by side stuff, I mean growing non-vonk regulated produce for selling. I know, that's a user policy violation, but it ain't like I was hurting anybody. Thing is, I had to scramble out of there when the bots went cuckoo. Haven't been able to get to it since. It should have gone on lockdown, but some bots might have gotten trapped inside. If you could clear it out, though, we would have some extra space for crops. We could keep out of your hair that way. No more pecking tomatoes or nothing. And who knows? Maybe you'll find some new things to grow, too. What's that? You'll do it? Thunderation! I knew we could count on ya. Now here's the key. I only got the one, so don't lose it. Be careful out there, you hear?
Okay, there we go.
Stay safe out there.
Grow Lab Key 1. So now we are finally getting into some of the major side quests. But if you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe. I guess come along for this journey. I can't wait till we start picking up a bit of speed, unlocking a lot more of the functional parts. Really looking forward to building a mining vehicle. We need to get a lot of metal, a lot of scrap concrete, I think, or scrap stone. And yeah, I'm just super excited to see these grow labs, the new content and everything. So if you enjoyed, please leave a like, leave a comment. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode then. Bye bye.